Yeah, what's going on, YouTube fam? And just like that, we are back with another video. But this time we're gonna do something different here. We're gonna switch it up. So in this particular video, it's just me giving y'all, quick story time on how I obtained something so valuable to me, to the point where I was so desperate that I decided to mess it up, if that makes sense. But it'll make more sense by the time you hear the end of this story time. But let me know what you would do in this situation, okay? If you was put in the situation I was in, let me know how you would have went about it in the comments. Alright, so I'm just gonna share this story once and for all because I keep getting asked about this particular story, and honestly I always been embarrassed to tell it, and I always been just ducking the questions and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna say it for right now. Okay, so as you can see, Wade DeZarmo, this is actually my favorite skater of all time. Like this, he's the dude that introduced me to what Steez actually looks like. Yes, Wade DeZarmo. So to get into the story, when I was about 16, 17 years old, I became good friends with a skate team manager. Those of you who know, you know. And apparently Wade DeZarmo had became pro for DGK, and he had 2 boards that was given to him. I had got my hands on one of those 2 boards, and so the goal was to hang it up on my wall and to cherish it forever, because it was autographed and everything from him. Mind you, this is his first pro model board, 1 out of 2. And so this team manager, he gave it to me, and he knew I was a big fan of Wade DeZarmo and everything. Everybody knew I was a big fan of him. So what ended up happening was I broke my board that I had because it was chipped up and everything. And I really wanted to skate because I really wanted to be like Wade DeZarmo. And me being at that age, I thought, oh, since I have his board, I will be as steezy as he was. I was so desperate to ride that board that after I hung it up on my wall for about a day and a half, I took it down, set up my trucks onto that board. Didn't even have grip tape for it. Mind you, didn't even have grip tape for it. So what ended up happening was I took it to 161 Yankee Stadium, and I started skating it. And guess who was there? No, it wasn't Wade DeZarmo. I wish it was. It was actually the team manager. And he looked at me, and he looked down at what I was riding. And when I tell you the look of defeat on a man's face was there, I'm talking about I felt like I was his son and I let him down. Like it was just the biggest face of regret. Like, oh, I should have never gave this kid the board. But he knew how desperate I was for that board. Like, and honestly, it's like a 50-50. I regret it, but then again, I don't, because I was just hyped to have it. But I ended up skating it, ended up breaking it, and then ended up throwing it in the trash. Like, it was just such a devastating thing for me. At the time, I was just so desperate to skate. So desperate to skate his board. It was just a whole mix of emotions that just made me want to just put the board together and just skate it. Without grip tape too. So it's like, but yeah, at the end of the day, I still want to thank you to that team manager for giving me that board, blessing me with that board. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. And keep killing it. Alright, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would have done in that situation if you was put in my shoes. Leave it down in the comments. And oh yeah, put your notifications on just so you can know when I'm, uploading something new for you. But yeah, alright. Yeah.